What if I told you that you can run a multi-million-dollar Amazon business from anywhere in the world without touching a single product? In this video, I'm going to break down how I've sold hundreds of thousands of products in the US while living abroad and while working less than 10 hours per week on average. And I'll show you how you can do the same thing too. We're going to talk about the following things in this video: registering your LLC in the US, opening up an Amazon account, finding a prep center to work with, finding suppliers, distributors, and brands, doing product analysis and finding the right products to buy, sending your products to Amazon, handling your Amazon account, getting paid, rinse and repeating the whole process. And lastly, we're going to go over some things that might help you in the whole process. Let's take a minute to talk about the business model. I do Amazon wholesale, which means I've created accounts with suppliers, wholesale sellers, distributors in the US, not China, not private label, not Alibaba. That's a different business model. I basically buy well-known products, everyday brands that you and I know, and I resell them on Amazon for a profit. Sometimes they might be in the beauty category. They might be hair dyes or beauty creams and shampoos. Other times they might be toys. Sometimes I sell office products. Sometimes I sell groceries. I sell from a wide range of products and a wide range of distributors. Number one, registering your US business. Now, this part is actually very easy. All you need to do is go to Google and type in registered agent and then add the state you want to register in. If you're a non-US person, you probably want to register in either Delaware or Wyoming. They're very business-friendly states. Now, if you're in the US and you live there, it's best to probably register in the state you already live in. If you want to register somewhere else, you probably want to seek the advice from your accountants. Now, another thing you have to do after this is register for a resale certificate, but we'll get into more of that when we talk about the prep centers that we work with. Next is opening up your Amazon Seller Central account. This is another simple part. Simply go to Google and type in Amazon Seller Central and create or sign up for an account. You want to put all the information here correct. So use your identification. Don't misspell your name. Don't do any information that's different. Make sure you have an address and a utility bill for that address. They're going to ask to verify your identification, so there will be an interview process where they talk to you one-on-one, face-to-face. Now, if you've already registered your business, you want to go for a pro account. If you haven't registered your business yet, you can go for an individual account. After you register your US business, you can then switch your individual Amazon account to an Amazon Pro account. Next is finding a prep center. You need to do this before looking for suppliers because you need firstly somewhere to send the products to. Another very important reason is it's very easy to register for a resale certificate by using your prep center's address. Now, what a resale certificate is basically a piece of paper or a document which allows suppliers to actually sell to you at wholesale costs. In most cases, you don't want your supplier sending the products directly to Amazon on your behalf. They're usually inexperienced with sending products to Amazon, and it leads to many mistakes which are both costly and time consuming. In all the scenarios where I've sent products directly from my supplier to Amazon, they haven't worked out well. You want to send them to a prep center. A prep center will receive the products. They'll confirm that the products are correct. For example, you may have ordered a 12 ounce but received a 6 ounce of a product, or you may have requested a green one but they sent you a blue one. So basically you want to send it to a prep center. The prep center will confirm that they're correct. Then after that, they'll apply the appropriate labeling to the packaging and labeling to the boxing, and a truck will come by, collect the products and send them to Amazon, all on your behalf. This is some of the most time-consuming stuff that you can do in the Amazon business. That's why I like to delegate it to other people, and you should too. By delegating to other people, it frees up your time to do some of the most productive things in your Amazon business, which is finding the right products to buy and resell and negotiating with your suppliers. Check out the video below where I go real deep into prep centers, and I'll also have a recommendation for the one that I personally use. Number 4, finding suppliers, wholesale sellers, and distributors. Now, this is a massive topic and it requires its own video, and luckily I have one. You can check it out below. I go through many methods that you can use to find good suppliers. Now, just understand that there are tens of thousands of suppliers in the US alone. Most of them are not good. I've gone through more than 2,000 of them, and it's hard work. But all you really need to know in this whole thing is that you only really need 2 or 3 good suppliers to have a killer Amazon business. Number 5 is product analysis. Now, this is my favorite part of the Amazon business. I like it so much that I've created my own tool called Astro, which automates the process for you. The reason why I like product analysis so much is because it's the part of the Amazon business which directly leads to profit and growth. Choosing the right products is the most important part of this business. If you don't do that right, you're not going to go well. When analyzing products, there are 3 core factors you need to consider. Number 1 is an obvious one. Is the product currently profitable? But also, not just now, in the past, if you were to go back 3 to 6 months into the product's past, would you have been selling the product at a profit? Number 2 is volume. Does the product sell in high volume? Does it only sell 5 units a month, or does it sell 500 units a month? Both are very important to know. And number 3 is, what does the competitive landscape look like? Are there too many sellers on the listing? Is Amazon also selling the product? These are very important things. Now, these things can be broken down into many different facets, but essentially those are the 3 core things you need to consider when selling a product on Amazon. Your suppliers are going to send you lists with either thousands or even tens of thousands of products. You need to go through these lists and find the profitable ones. The conventional tools on the market are very helpful, but in most cases, it takes you many hours to go through a list and to find the ones that are going to be profitable. With Astro, you can find them in just a few minutes. When the tool's ready, you'll be able to find it in the description below. Number 6 is sending your products to Amazon. This is basically the shipment process. After you do your analysis and your purchasing, your supplier is going to send the products to your prep center. Your prep center then needs to do all the processes needed to have the product shipped to Amazon on your behalf. Basically, you will give them user access to certain parts of your Seller Central account, mainly the inventory and the shipments, and they will give you instructions on what's needed by you to have the products sent to Amazon. A good prep center will get the products ready very fast and have them sent to Amazon ASAP. Speed is very important in all these processes. Number 7 is handling your Amazon account. There are a few things you need to keep an eye on daily. These are light tasks, but some examples are, for example, checking out your daily sales. Another one is looking at customer messages, especially if it's from a customer that has purchased something from you. Another is checking out your customer feedback, whether it's positive or negative. Account health is also very important to check to see if there are any brands that are complaining about the products you're selling. And you can also look into reimbursements. There might be some opportunities where you can make some money back from some of the things that you've sold. All in all, these tasks probably take around 15 minutes and they're actually quite light. Next is part 8, getting paid and rinse and repeating the process. So Amazon disperses the money to your account every 2 weeks unless you request that earlier. Now it's time to rinse and repeat the process, which means you start at part 5, product analysis. You request another list from your supplier. You reanalyze this list to see what's profitable for the next month. You purchase, send the stuff to your prep center. Your prep center sends them to Amazon, and that's the rinse and repeating of the process. For me, this process has become second nature to me, and I only work on an average 10 hours per week on this business because all I'm doing is rinse and repeating these processes. Number 9 are things that are going to help you in your business. There are many tools and softwares out there that are going to help you perform various tasks. For example, there is a sales dashboard which helps you understand your profit and your sales. There are other tools which are analytical tools which help you do better product research. There are inventory management tools and repricing tools. Basically, a repricing tool adjusts the price so you can be in line with competition so you don't miss out on any sales. I'm going to go over a lot of these different tools in the videos, so make sure you subscribe. So this is basically a blueprint of how I've sold hundreds of thousands of products in the US while living abroad, all while working less than 10 hours on average per week. I hope you found value in this video. Join my Telegram group in the description below. You'll get access to me and a lot of experienced and inexperienced sellers that are all trying to help each other achieve better results. If you have any recommendations for a future video, leave it in the comment section below, or if you have any questions, of course, comments. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.